What the heck?
They're dropping chemtrails. Yo, who is that? Stop playing around with me.
So I just...
Philip, a seasoned outdoorsman, often retreated into nature for solitude. For him, camping alone in the forest was a way to escape the daily chaos, recharge, and find peace. However, one fateful night altered everything, leading him to swear off solo wilderness trips forever.
Chilling out. So that's very cool. Should have brought the four-wheeler up. Cool. Well, it's starting to sprinkle out here, so I moved up under the tent. Big bed. Plenty of room over here. It's raining, so... Well, it's more sprinkling than anything, but I just want to leave it like that by rain. It's kind of calmed down a lot now. It's really not as bad. It's not bad, though. I'm kind of on I kind of positioned the tent on a hill. So it'll all kind of wash down the hill and it won't really mess with me. I've checked the inside of the tent out, inside the room there, and everything seems about 2 minutes, maybe 10 minutes after I just talked to you the last time, it started pissing the rain. Oh my God.
Philip shared short clips of his camping experience with his viewers, and everything appeared normal except for the steady rain soaking the forest. However, as an experienced outdoorsman, he remained unfazed. As night fell and the rain eased, he settled by a crackling campfire, enjoying the forest's tranquility. It seemed like another peaceful evening, until the calm was abruptly shattered in the final moments of his video, when something terrifying unfolded.
Man, I've been hearing shit out in the woods, man. Like a growling and like a grunting. I don't know what to really say, man. You know? It's one of those things that you just like, you start walking out and you look at and then fucking nothing's there. That was out there, but man, there's something making that.
The footage ended abruptly, leaving viewers with more questions than answers. The only certainty was that something had attacked Philip in the woods that night, but what exactly happened remains a chilling mystery. No updates have emerged regarding the unsettling video, which was uploaded in 2009. The footage claimed Philip went missing in the forest, yet thorough research into local news archives and records from that year revealed no reports of a man by that name disappearing. This only deepens the mystery surrounding the video's authenticity. Whether real or fabricated, this haunting encounter serves as a grim reminder of the eerie unknown lurking in the wilderness and the unsettling uncertainty of unanswered stories. Driving home late at night with nothing but silence around him and the moon lighting the way, Dustin, a TikToker from the channel Dustin Lee Frazier, found himself in a spooky situation. What should have been an ordinary drive took a terrifying turn, leaving viewers in shock. Dustin resides in the Appalachian Mountains, a place known for its mysteries and whispered legends. This isolated region has a reputation for strange disappearances and the unsettling feeling of being watched. For Dustin, these stories aren't just rumors. Having lived there all his life, he's well acquainted with the unexplained. He frequently shares his eerie experiences on TikTok, captivating his audience with chilling tales. However, one particular night would surpass anything he had encountered before. After finishing a late-night shift, he was driving along the dark, winding roads when exhaustion hit. Feeling an urgent need to stop, he pulled over near the edge of the forest to relieve himself. But just as he stepped out of his car, something caught his attention, a disturbing sight right in front of him.
But like, they are everywhere. The more you look around, the more of them you see.
bones from various animals lay scattered in eerie clusters across the forest floor. A shiver crept up Dustin's spine as a sense of unease washed over him. Trusting his instincts, he quickly took out his phone and started recording for TikTok.
So I just... Okay, please tell me you guys heard that. What the...
A loud, unsettling noise shattered the silence, sending a wave of unease through Dustin. His heavy breathing revealed his growing fear as he cautiously stepped backward, his eyes darting across the forest, trying to locate the source of the sound.
Hello?
Dustin called out, and at that exact moment, a low, guttural growl broke the silence once more. He didn't hesitate. He knew he had to get out of there. Rushing back to his car, he quickly drove away from the eerie woods. The next day, he uploaded the footage to TikTok, sharing his terrifying encounter with his followers. The comment section erupted with reactions. Viewers were stunned by the unsettling video and the chilling growls. Some believed it was just a wild animal, while others were convinced something far more sinister was lurking in the Appalachian Mountains. This encounter comes from a TikTok video that transports viewers deep into the woods at night, where a man faces a tense standoff with one of nature's most fearsome predators, a black wolf. The video cuts off suddenly as the man escapes the encounter unharmed. The sheer closeness to such a powerful predator, combined with the intense suspense of the moment, makes this footage truly haunting and unforgettable. The camper was relishing the peace of his secluded campsite, surrounded by a dense forest. At 10 p.m., he prepared for bed, bundling up in his sleeping bag and putting on thermals to stay warm. But just as he started to get comfortable, something unexpected occurred.
Chicago, obviously, so it would have been nice.
Ah! What the hell was that? What? Go away!
The man quickly realizes that leaving is his best option. However, as he tries to make his way out, he becomes stuck in the mud and loses his sense of direction.
I got stuck in quick mud. Oh, the panic is unreal. Oh no. The river's flooded. I don't know how I'm gonna get out. How deep is it?
He soon realizes that the river has flooded, leaving him no choice but to wade through the icy water. After a difficult struggle, he finally makes it out, but the ordeal leaves him deeply shaken.
Seen and heard something in that tent. That was the scariest thing, and then I was trying to get out, go down the forest, and I heard something, say something again, clear as day, and I got stuck in all the mud. Oh, that's the scariest I've ever been.
What made him flee so suddenly, and was he truly alone in that forest? YouTuber Safety 3D embarked on a solo camping trip in Daniel Boone National Forest, embracing the serene surroundings and picturesque landscapes. As he explored various caves, everything seemed normal at first. However, when he came across an unfamiliar cave, something surprising occurred.
A real good one. Look at that. I don't think these are like very old at all. That's a pretty high coal seam too. And it's dry.
A sudden, eerie scream pierced the silence, sending a chill down his spine. Startled, he quickly suspected that the sound might have come from someone trailing him. Feeling uneasy and uncertain about the situation, he chose to leave without looking further. Though it could have been a mere coincidence, the unsettling scream lingered in his thoughts, making him question whether someone had been secretly watching him. While recording himself sharing a spooky story with his viewers, this camper suddenly notices something unusual moving in the background.
Is crazy. There is somebody coming. Oh my God, there's somebody coming. Guys, there's somebody coming. Hold on, there's somebody coming.
Nobody's supposed to be back here. Who the is that, bro? Hold on, there's somebody right there. There's somebody coming, guys. Hold on. Dude, what the is going on here? Bro, what the who the hell is that? Hello? Hey. Who is that? I don't have no key, man. Leave me alone. Leave me alone.
Reacting quickly, he rushes to his tent, which seems like a safe move. However, instead of bracing for trouble, he continues telling his story. As he speaks to the camera, unsettling noises begin to echo around his tent.
Hello? Whoa.
After a few minutes, he gathers his courage and steps outside to investigate the forest.
Something just moved out there. That sounds like a pig. That sounds like a boar. Is that a train? Oh. Where the hell is it? I don't see it. I hear it, but I don't see it.
Frightened and disoriented, he dashes back to his tent, only to realize he has stumbled into a truly terrifying situation.
What is he? I feel like I'm being stalked by a... Whoa! Whoa! No, no, no! Please leave me alone! Yo! Who is that? Stop playing around with me! Who is that?
The true identity of this mysterious creature remains unknown. Was it just his imagination, or had something been lurking in the darkness all along? While boating, a family spotted an unusual figure on the shore and zoomed in to get a closer look.
What's that? What's that right there?
They spotted a dark figure emerging from the dense jungle as they approached. Realizing how unbelievable the sight was, they quickly grabbed their camera to capture the moment. Had they just witnessed a rare, undiscovered creature, or was something else lurking in the jungle? While camping deep in the dense forest, this hiker suddenly caught sight of something unexpected.
Please don't take away my backpack. Please, please.
A bear wandered into the campsite and took an interest in the hiker's backpack, beginning to drag it away. Fortunately, the bear seemed more focused on the bag than on the hiker and caused no harm. Whether the hiker was able to retrieve his belongings, or if the bear claimed them, remains unknown. The YouTube channel Ghost Theory has spent years investigating this forest, a place infamous for the tragic murder of a young girl.
No idea if I would have just picked that up on camera at all. That grunting noise is back. I'm almost certain it's a deer, but when you're walking around here on your own.
This time, they took their investigation a step further by spending the night in the forest and placing multiple trail cameras throughout the area.
You can f*** off. Be careful, that's battery. Look!
That's That's it. That is...
For f***'s sake!
Seriously, what the That's taken a
It's been
proper beating.
absolutely fucking smashed to pieces. It's been like ran over.
So, you were a soldier? We mean you'd no disrespect.
That was loud.
Can you see anyone out there?
No.
I just heard walking. Like clear. That was not rain. That was walking. It sounded like it went off in that direction.
What they captured on film was truly chilling. They recorded eerie noises, spotted shadowy figures, and experienced constant equipment malfunctions. Despite warnings to stay away, they pressed on, gathering more unsettling evidence and witnessing strange occurrences. Strong indications that something paranormal might be at play. Deep in the Canadian wilderness, a hunter placed a trail camera to observe wildlife. However, the footage revealed something unexpected, a towering creature hiding behind the bushes. The massive figure appeared agitated, snapping branches and hurling them before vanishing into the forest. While some believe it could be a person in a costume, others argue that its sheer size and strength, estimated to be around 7 feet tall and significantly broader than a human, suggest otherwise. What do you think? Could this be a hoax or real evidence of Bigfoot? This camper went through one of the scariest camping experiences ever, facing multiple tornado warnings while in Oklahoma.
Alright guys, tornadoes coming in. This is crazy. Holy cow. Come on, flashlight. Alright guys, tornado is literally just south of us and north of us, and it's getting crazy out here. My flashlight's not working. There we go. It is starting to move in. Chrissy's calling and texting me. It's about to get wild. Wild.
As night descended and the weather took a turn for the worse, a storm rolled in, forcing the camper to seek the safest shelter available.
Alright guys, there's truly... What do I do? So, I'm just gonna stay under here, at least. If something falls, breaks, I got this table above me. Put my helmet on. Oh, I really don't know what to do.
Take shelter. New tornado warning. That also does include sulfur. Okay, your sulfur is now officially under technically 1, 2, 3, 4 tornado.
Fortunately, by the next morning, he confirmed that they had survived the tornado. However, Oklahoma had endured severe damage from multiple tornadoes. In 2022, a group of hikers trekking along a quiet trail were caught off guard when a polar bear unexpectedly approached them out of curiosity.
Ah! 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 Okay, good. Hey! Hey, Burger!
At first, the bear simply sniffed around, but it soon grew more aggressive, even trying to grab one of the hiker's jackets. Luckily, a sudden noise from the hiker startled the bear, causing it to back off and retreat. Given that polar bears are among the most dangerous bear species, it's remarkable that this encounter didn't turn into an attack. Mux is a skilled outdoorsman and YouTuber known for his channel MUX Hunts. He spent over 2 years capturing breathtaking footage of wildlife and remote camping adventures for his loyal audience. But on one frigid February night in 2024, his camera recorded something completely unexpected, something that defied all logic. It was February 4th, 2024, a cold evening in the vast Arizona wilderness. For Mux and his friends, the dropping temperatures were just another part of the adventure. As the sun disappeared beyond the horizon, they set up camp, lit a roaring fire, and gathered around for warmth. The night was filled with laughter and easy conversation as they soaked in the isolation of the wild. Then, without warning, something strange caught their attention.
That was amazing. What a day. Dude, oh my gosh, what is that? Oh no, I'm actually dead serious. Look at that. What is that? Dude.
What in the world?
What is that?
UFO.
Wait, should I get the... Can you see it on the light?
How do I video
Wait,
that?
what the heck?
Dude.
They're dropping chemtrails. Dude, you could see it. You could see on the camera.
Are you filming?
What is that? Guys, come look at this. What in the world? Look at it. It shows super well.
Keep filming, Cal.
What is that?
Dude.
What is that?
No. You see that?
Is it coming towards us? That's creepy. We're here on the Mexican border, hunting deer, and we have spotted a UFO.
At first, it was barely noticeable, almost like a trick of the eye. But within moments, it became undeniable. A strange, supernatural object floated silently in the sky, glowing faintly against the backdrop of stars. Mux and his friends stood frozen in shock, watching in silence. It wasn't a plane, it wasn't a satellite. It was something completely unfamiliar, something otherworldly. Was this a UFO? Could it be something extraterrestrial? Their minds raced with possibilities.
That's crazy.
Like, craziest flyby.
Yeah, what is that, do you think? Is it just a spaceship? Like,
Who knows, man?
oh my goodness, that's so crazy. It literally started way over there, and now it's traveled all the way over here.
Look at that.
It's crashing. Oh! No way! You literally disappeared!
Dude!
What? Dude,
That's crazy.
freaking out.
That's crazy.
I'm freaking out.
Dude, that's...
Then, just as suddenly as it appeared, the object vanished without a trace. One moment, it dominated the night sky. The next, it was gone, swallowed by the darkness as if it had never been there. The group stood in stunned silence, a mix of excitement and fear washing over them. What had they just witnessed? They couldn't make sense of it. Luckily, Moose had captured the entire event on video. But even with the footage, the mystery remained. The night sky holds many secrets. This was just one of them. So, what do you think Mux recorded in the Arizona sky? Was it something extraterrestrial, or is there a more logical explanation? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Epping Forest is considered the most haunted forest in the UK, a place where shadows seem to whisper, and the air is heavy with mystery.
Epping Forest, renowned as one of the most haunted forests in the UK, but from personal experiences, I would say one of the most haunted in the world. They've had everything here. Almost 1,000 bodies have been found over the last couple hundred years. Devil worship, satanic rituals, satanic sacrifices. It's had it all, including Burke and Hurd, the body snatchers. They dumped loads of torsos and legs and stuff inside the forest.
Most people avoid this place after dark, but tonight, that's exactly where we're headed. Dan, from Exploring with Fighters, is embarking on a journey into these haunted woods. He's accompanied by his good friend James, setting the stage for an unforgettable experience.
Is this truly the cursed body of water that's so famous of Epping Forest?
The night starts off calm as they set up camp near the cursed water, collect firewood, and sit by the fire, sharing stories and soaking in the peaceful atmosphere. However, as the night deepens, so does the tension. They decide to explore the forest using a spirit box in hopes of reaching the paranormal. For a while, all seems quiet, until they catch sight of a mysterious light in the distance.
Now, unless something happened on the audio, apart from there was a light back there, but it could be someone with a torch walking around. They could be walking their dogs. Some people come out at 5 o'clock in the morning, they're crazy.
If you're one of them crazy people, let me know. But yeah, if there's nothing happened on the audio, then nothing technically happened.
Just as they get ready to call it a night, the atmosphere suddenly changes. Then it happens.
Oh, the handle on this. God.
Don't know. Sounds like someone walking around.
Mysterious footsteps start circling their tents. Someone or something is out there. Could it be the same figure they saw with the flashlight earlier?
Why is the fire getting bigger? Don't know. What? What's that shadow? Is that you? See it on this camera, there's a shot.
The noises intensify, growing louder and more persistent. Then, a woman's laughter suddenly echoes through the air. But when they step outside to investigate, there's nothing there.
You know, that scared the shit out of me, you know.
They set up equipment to record any activity outside, but then they hear something truly chilling.
Dan's over there. That camera's recording. Dan, if you're watching this, right, as you're over at your car, I'm setting up to do a quick thumbnail, and I swear to God, right, there was a woman's voice.
A woman's voice echoes through the trees, yet the source remains unseen. Having experienced enough horrors for one night, they retreat to their tents as the forest finally falls silent. The next morning, they pack up and leave, the mysteries of Epping Forest still lingering in their minds. Who or what was out there with them? Were they truly alone, or were unseen spirits watching? In October 2023, British YouTuber Mike, who runs the channel Novice Wild Camper, shared a strange video titled "The Woods I Will Never Camp In Again." His channel focuses on wild camping adventures across the UK. In this video, Mike set out on a solo overnight camping trip deep in the woods. While scouting for a campsite, he noticed some odd footprints on the trail, but assumed they belonged to a dog walker and moved on. After setting up his tent, he gave viewers a look at his camping gear and mentioned hearing some unusual noises, though he dismissed them as small animals. As night fell, he had dinner and settled in for the night, but around 3 a.m., he was startled awake by rocks hitting his tent. That's when the night took a disturbing turn.
To be honest, this is the first time I've ever done this. I'm actually sitting back in my car now. 3 o'clock, it just started hammering it down with rain. After the rain started, I could just hear crashing around that got nearer and nearer and nearer to my hammock. And every time I moved or got out to check, it stopped. But the weirdest thing was, suddenly by my hammock, massive thud hits the ground. I jumped up and there's a rock on the floor that wasn't there. And I'm just laying there listening. And then another one. This went on 3 or 4 times at least. And then a large branch hit my tarp. And every time I jumped up and got out, there was no movement, there was no nothing now. But this is completely freaking.
Mike recalled hearing rocks hitting his tent, along with strange noises growing louder, making him feel like something or someone was getting closer. But every time he stepped outside to check, the noises would stop, only to resume the moment he went back inside. Unnerved by the eerie encounters, he decided to abandon his campsite and retreat to his car, where he anxiously waited until sunrise. When he finally returned to his tent, hoping to make sense of the night's events, the unsettling noises started up again.
I don't like it here. I'm getting backed up. I'm under my tarp, cracking up my quilt, and there's this crash behind me. This doesn't land coming down. It bounces towards me. It hit the floor, and was still rolling towards me. This place is freaked out. I am never coming back here.
After hearing the eerie noises again, Mike, now fearing for his safety, wasted no time packing up his gear and leaving the woods. But as he made his way back to his car, he unexpectedly crossed paths with someone near the forest, an encounter that quickly took a deeply unsettling turn.
I wanted to come down here, but I've come down here, and as I've stepped out of the woods, literally the entrance to go in there is just there. And there's a man just walking down the road by me, and he saw me and he went, "All right," and I was like, "All right." He went, "You been camping in the woods?" I said, "Yeah, I just did a little hammock camp." And he says, he went, "You're brave." I said, "Why is that?" And he went, "People have done it before, no one's lasted." I said, "What do you mean?" And he just laughed and he went, "You know what I mean." I walked off. But yeah, I won't pinpoint it to say avoid this place, but I'm never going to come back here again.
Mike showed courage by spending the night in the woods, but when he asked the man about the area, he was met with an unsettling response. The man spoke of a dark history of deaths before casually walking away. His identity and the truth behind his claims remain a mystery. To be cautious, Mike chose not to reveal the location of the woods to his viewers, hoping to prevent anyone else from venturing there. Whether his experience was paranormal or something far more sinister, like a serial killer lurking in the shadows, remains unknown. With little information about the strange man, the true nature of Mike's eerie encounter is still a mystery. During a family picnic, something in the distance suddenly grabs their attention.
What is that?
Whoa!
That is Bigfoot.
We're making history, Kate.
Are you sure?
Well, what does it look like?
The video captures a figure lurking just beyond the trees. Later, as they review the footage, they can't shake the eerie feeling that they may have had a real encounter with Bigfoot. While hiking, a group of men stumbled upon large footprints in the snow near a well-known Bigfoot sighting area.
It's right here. Look right here. Get in on this one.
Yeah, I mean, the foot is melted away to make it look bigger. But look at the top of these right here.
Yeah.
Toes.
Yeah.
So you got a toe here, 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 and then it was the whole heel.
And let me ask you something.
Here, whole heel.
Let me ask you something. If you're looking down at these, do you know something different about this grouping?
There's a small one and
There's a small one and a big one. That means more than one. So it looks like this one might be a parent and a juvenile.
Parent and a juvenile.
And it makes sense because they're all grouped together so close. That's why they're so close together and they're not strided out.
Upon closer inspection, they were convinced the footprints belonged to Bigfoot. However, the different sizes of the tracks hinted at the possibility of a whole family passing through. Could these truly be genuine Bigfoot footprints? Meet Carl, a fearless and well-known YouTuber from the channel Welcome to the Woods UK. Renowned for his calm nature and adventurous spirit, he is an experienced outdoorsman who enjoys camping and testing gear in the forest on his own property. However, this trip would be anything but ordinary. On April 9th, 2023, a warm spring day that seemed ideal for a camping adventure, Carl packed his gear, got into his car, and headed to his forest, expecting another peaceful night under the stars, or so he believed. Now, let's watch the footage to uncover why this trip turned dark and unsettling.
Always, welcome back or welcome to the channel. Thanks for clicking on the video. We're going to be spending the night in the woods tonight. For all of you that haven't been on the channel before, I had a pretty creepy encounter back in January, sort of months, in these woods. A few unexplainable things happened, just still can't put my finger on it. So I promised everyone I would come back. We're in the better weather now. We've had a lot of rain, but we've got a lot more daylight hours now. So we're going to go in there. We're going to spend the night, as I said. A minute, stick with me, get our stuff down there.
When Carl arrived, he parked his car and connected with his viewers, sharing a past eerie encounter he had experienced in these very woods months earlier. After uploading that video, his audience eagerly encouraged him to return and investigate further. Fearless as always, Carl accepted the challenge. With his gear in hand, he ventured into the dense forest, unaware of what awaited him. As he journeyed deeper, he eventually found the perfect place to set up camp for the night.
Sleeping situation sorted out. Got my wool blanket, my roll-out pad, little self-inflating pillow, and a one tigerous duck-down camping duvet.
After setting up his shelter, Carl prepared dinner, savoring the peaceful atmosphere as daylight faded into the night.
Right, that's me. I'm off to bed. Been a nice, pleasant, quiet evening, so I shall catch you in the morning.
Before turning in, Carl signed off with his viewers, assuring them that he hadn't seen or heard anything unusual. Feeling relaxed, he crawled into his shelter for the night, but his rest wouldn't last long.
Right. It's just gone 1 in the morning. The same as last time, I keep on hearing like branches or something getting thrown. It's just inky black. I don't know what's going on here. Something's not. That was loud. Oi!
Out of nowhere, loud, unexplainable noises broke the silence. Repeated cracking sounds, similar to branches falling, but oddly frequent and irregular. The air was still, and nothing like this had occurred during the day. It seemed as though someone, or something, was moving nearby. Unshaken, Carl called out into the darkness before grabbing his flashlight and stepping outside, determined to investigate the source of the sounds.
It could be that I'm getting in the... I thought I heard a sound then. No. It could be that I'm getting in nice and quiet in my bivvy bag, and then I'm noticing the noises. But I've been doing this a long time. I've been out in the woods hunting. I think I might just have the jitters with this bit of woodland, to be honest with you, because I've had quite a nice evening.
Carl spent over 10 minutes scanning the area, his flashlight cutting through the darkness. He tried to rationalize the strange noises, but found no clear explanation. Choosing to let it go, he returned to his shelter, hoping the eerie sounds would stop. But the moment he lay down, they started again. The noises grew louder and more relentless, echoing through the dark forest. Carl sat in silence, listening as the unsettling sounds seemed to draw closer. Summoning his courage, he stepped outside once more to investigate, but once again, no one was there.
And if there's anything more to report, I'll let you know, but let's turn this light off. Yeah, pitch black. Right, good night, I'll see you in the morning.
Feeling both frustrated and uneasy, Carl placed a trail camera near his camp, hoping to capture the source of the mysterious sounds. Back in his shelter, he tried to convince himself it was nothing more than old branches falling. Eventually, fatigue set in, and he drifted off to sleep. At dawn, Carl sat outside his shelter and reconnected with his viewers.
Morning everybody, so yeah, nothing more to report last night. Had that funny happening during the night, but I'm just having a look at the trail cam footage.
He shared that, thankfully, nothing else had happened overnight. Still, he was eager to check the trail camera for any clues. Unfortunately, the footage showed nothing unusual, just Carl moving around. With that, he packed up his gear and headed home, relieved to have made it out unharmed. Reddit user Waldenville shared this footage, revealing something eerie. A chilling scream rang out through a remote Canadian forest, leaving many viewers to speculate that it could be the cries of Bigfoot. What could be lurking in the shadows of this seemingly tranquil wilderness? A woman set up camp in Clap Hill Forest, a place notorious for its sinister past involving devil worship, witchcraft, and murder. Shortly after settling in a small clearing, she started hearing eerie noises, and a shadowy figure appeared in the background. She decided it would be safer to move her camp deeper into the forest. While preparing dinner, she suddenly heard this. She chose to explore her surroundings when something unexpected happened. As night settled in, she bundled herself tightly in her sleeping bag, only to be jolted awake by a strange sound, capturing the moment on camera. Two glowing red eyes stared back at her before quickly disappearing into the darkness. Fortunately, nothing else happened that night, and she wasted no time leaving the forest the next morning. This is William, a YouTuber who runs the channel Truesdale TV. In October 2023, he uploaded a video titled "Most Scared I've Ever Been While Stealth Camping," where he took his outdoor adventures to the next level by camping solo in the infamous Balb Forest. For those unfamiliar, Balb is considered one of the most haunted forests in Northern Ireland and the UK. Legend has it that ancient Celtic priests once used the area for rituals, and its eerie stone formations and trenches still remain. Locals tend to avoid the forest due to its disturbing history. Between the 15th and 17th centuries, over 30 people vanished there. Even today, reports of shadowy figures and strange sounds continue. William started his exploration by trekking deep into the woods, searching for a suitable camping spot. Right away, he admitted to feeling uneasy about spending the night there, but he pushed forward and set up camp. As darkness settled in, he had dinner and tried to get some rest. However, just as he was dozing off, he heard footsteps approaching his tent. This is where things took a truly unsettling turn.
Cheers, folks. Hear that? Something there? Something there?
After hearing footsteps near his tent, William called out but received no reply. The footsteps stopped after a while, and in a panic, he went outside to investigate, only to find no one there. Disturbed by the odd experience, he went back to his tent, but as he tried to make sense of it, something suddenly hit the side of his tent with force.
Misty. The f***, hear that? Who's it there? Why paranoid? Something about them. Something. We have to investigate it. Because this.
William stepped outside his tent again, but found nothing. After hearing footsteps and then something striking his tent, he became overwhelmed with fear and paranoia. To keep an eye on his surroundings, he set up a camera outside, but when he checked the footage, it showed nothing unusual, which only made the situation more unsettling. Despite his anxiety, he eventually went to sleep and left the forest at dawn. Since then, he hasn't returned to the haunted Balb Forest. This is Jer Bear the Fearless, an explorer behind the YouTube channel Exploring with Bear. Known for his thrilling adventures, including solo camping in haunted forests and exploring abandoned buildings worldwide, Bear takes us to a remote forest in Berlin, Ohio, an area famous for Bigfoot sightings. However, this night turns out to be far more dangerous than he expected. It's November 20th, 2024, and as darkness sets in, Bear arrives at the forest. After finding a good spot to park his truck, he builds a fire to prepare for the cold night ahead.
Like, I thought I was seeing stuff earlier, but I know I just seen that. It was just a real quick, like, flashing.
While Bear tends to the fire, the mood in the forest shifts, with strange sounds echoing through the woods and an eerie feeling of being watched settling in. Trying to dismiss it as just his imagination, Bear moves forward, making a meal as he gets ready to settle down for the night.
So while that cooks a little bit longer, let's do a quick perimeter check, because I feel like I'm being watched. I don't have the greatest feeling at the moment.
Despite his attempts to relax, the persistent feeling of being watched continues to trouble Bear. To calm his nerves, he steps away from the fire and begins scouting the area, hoping to find a logical explanation for his unease.
This is real close to the area that he had his first sighting. Out in Berlin, Ohio. Berlin Lake. And I've had some crazy stuff happen here, to the point like we're not going to go into the woods far. We're just looking to, we're checking right around our camp before we get our food and get in the truck and eat. I just want to make sure that, because I do, it just feels bad. There's a bad feeling right now, like there's just something watching. And I can't even tell from where exactly. And I hear little things from all directions. Just a feeling now.
Bear's search yields no results, offering him some relief. However, the eerie feeling still lingers. Deciding it's best to stay cautious, he brings his dinner into the safety of his truck.
I know a lot of you guys know I don't think about eating all day. And then later comes and then I'm starving. You guys hear that?
Inside the truck, Bear still can't shake the unsettling sounds coming from the forest. However, determined to stick to his plan, he prepares for bed, hoping the night will pass without any trouble.
All right, a couple minor changes. Since my head's going down here, I moved my gloves right here. So if in the middle of the night it gets too cold, got me a couple snacks, some seeds and nuts, some Cheetos or something, flashlights, got my waters, the old handy dandy bud knife. Oh, wipies, man. Gotta have wipies. Oh, got the night vision camera right there. So I'll get it fired up here when we lay down and go to sleep. Oh boy. Or if we're going to be able to sleep at all. Or is a psychopath going to show up again and... No, we're not even going to say that. Not even going to say that. Bigfoot, my boy. Oh! What was that? Something hit the truck. Whew, this is going to be so scary.
As Bear prepares to settle in for the night, he's startled by two faint tapping noises on his car. He listens carefully, but hears nothing more and decides it's nothing to worry about. Brushing it off, he sets up his night vision camera and lies down to sleep. However, as the stillness of the night settles in and Bear begins to drift off, something truly terrifying begins to unfold. As Bear sleeps peacefully, his night vision camera captures a shocking sight. Someone approaches the truck, flashlight in hand, and tries to open the doors. The intruder is unaware of the danger, and Bear is only spared because the person fails to get inside and eventually leaves. It wasn't until Bear reviewed the footage later that he realized how close he had come to disaster. The unsettling sense of dread that lingered throughout the evening turned out to be a warning. Fortunately, this encounter ended safely for Bear, but it was far too close for comfort. This experience left Bear shaken and reflective, reminding him of the unpredictable dangers of solo camping. While he came out unscathed, this close call is one he won't forget. It's chilling to realize that sometimes the greatest threat during a solo adventure isn't the wilderness, it's other people. The video Jabba's Cascade Bigfoot, uploaded on August 5th, 2024, has intrigued many viewers with its realistic appearance. However, with no background information available, its origins remain unknown. Take a look. In the video, the creature appears to notice the man before silently slipping away. Many estimate it to be around 7 feet tall. Without additional details, the footage remains a fascinating mystery. Picture a warm summer day on August 12th, 2024. Travis, the explorer behind the Hoggett project, sets off on what seems like a typical camping trip to a remote mountain area. The day starts as usual, finding the ideal campsite, pitching his tent, and gathering firewood. However, Travis has no idea that his peaceful outing is about to take a frightening turn.
I kind of like how it's open out that way too. Lets a little bit of light into these woods. That way, cannot see a thing. And I don't think I was recording earlier, but something made a heavy sound over there. Could have just been some old rotted logs settling. But up that way, a couple miles, there is a camp, but I don't think anybody's hiking this way back down.
At first, everything appears normal until Travis notices movement near his campsite. He initially dismisses it as the sound of old, decaying logs shifting in the forest. However, things soon take a more unsettling turn.
Lamp keeps the bugs away. I don't know if that was me or something over there. Definitely something over there.
The noises grow louder and draw closer, causing tension to build. Travis can't shake the unsettling feeling. Could it be another person? The uncertainty eats away at him.
I hear a couple more loud crunches, and that's when I stand up and I just shine the forest. Of course the noise has stopped, and I'm guessing whoever it was, it found a good spot to lay low. I didn't see any eyes glowing back, didn't see any movement, other than I did see a bat. But definitely that is not what made the loud noises.
He scans the forest with his flashlight but sees nothing. No animals, no glowing eyes, only darkness. Realizing the potential danger, Travis decides to pack up and make his way back to his car, which is parked miles away. However, just as he's about to leave, he encounters something that confirms his deepest fears.
As I'm looking in that direction, I'm not even kidding, it looks like somebody dressed up in camo. And they've got their back slightly angled away, I'd say like at a 45 degree. They're standing there about 6 feet tall, looking like a human that I just caught that was probably sneaking up on me. That's all I can think. When I saw what it was, a human, and I kept the light on him for a good 20 solid seconds without saying anything. You know, the fear just kind of washed over me because I'm thinking, what's gonna happen? Call them out like, hey, what are you doing? And they're all camoed out. Maybe they'll just say, oh crap, he caught me, now I'm gonna shoot him. I mean, we're out in the
Thanks to his quick thinking and decisive actions, Travis narrowly avoids what could have been a much worse situation. It's a haunting reminder that the real danger isn't always the wilderness, it's the people hiding within it. It's unsettling to consider how often we take the safety of our surroundings for granted. Had Travis not been so cautious, he might have faced an even more dangerous encounter. MCM Outdoors recounts his solo camping adventure on the Laner Moors. After a peaceful day, he settles in for the night, but things take a turn when he begins hearing mysterious sounds near his tent.
It's like a curlew, but much lower pitched. It's getting closer. Oi!
Despite getting little sleep, he made it through the night and left his adventure behind the next morning. Was it the wilderness stirring, or did something lurk just beyond the tent's thin walls? While taking a walk through the woods, this man's dog suddenly becomes restless, sensing something unusual nearby. As the dog's anxiety intensifies, something unexpected unfolds.
I've been out here walking my dog for a minute, and I really... No, it's okay, boy. He spooked about something. Something's been following us. And I can just hear it. No, boy. Come on. It's okay. Come on, it's okay. Come on. No, boy. No.
A lion cub had been quietly stalking them. Startled, the owner swiftly follows his dog, both experiencing a rush of adrenaline as they flee from the unexpected danger. Exploring with Bear is a channel that's all about exploring creepy forests and remote places, but this camping trip stands out as one of his scariest. It started when Bear set up his tent next to a cave in a dark, unnamed forest.
All right, time to get these boots off and do a tick check. Man, it's gonna feel so good to get these suckers off. Your feet get warm in there for sure. Whew. All right, you can't really see yet. Let me grab another light here. So, all right, let me show you what we're working with here tonight. I got my bag over there in the corner. Most of the time, I use that for a pillow because I always forget to bring a pillow. But this time, I did not forget to bring the pillow. So, got the pillow, got the blanket. Under the blanket, I got this. This is what I'll be sleeping on. And then under that, I got this to help keep a little of the cool ground off. Because believe it or not, it's pretty chilly. And this is in a valley right here, and it gets even colder right here. Like once the sun goes down, it gets real cold right here. That's a weird sound.
Bear voiced his worries and fear about the spot he was camping at, but it wasn't long before things took a strange turn later that night.
Sounds like something's out there. This is scary. I am like surrounded. I'm all by myself, surrounded by Appalachian Mountains. By myself. Doug, other side of that mountain, in an RV with his dog. He's a German Shepherd named Elio. Good dog. I sort of wish I had Elio here with me right now. Man, right before I started hearing all that, I was debating on whether or not taking the sweatshirt off. Because it's not too cold, but it could get cold. And I will be under a blanket already. I got like winter socks on, camo pants, t-shirt, sweatshirt, and I normally sleep in my boxers. So I'm feeling a little overdressed, but it could get cold. Man. After freaking last night, man. That rack was a little loud. Safety. Okay. It's ready. My heart is pounding out my chest right now. Was that a growl? Sound like I don't have my boots on. I can still hear it. It's moving stuff around. The mountains are crazy. Hello? I don't know if I should have done that. If it's a person, they gotta see the tent. I don't hear it anymore. Oh my goodness. Let me flip this camera around. Can you see anything? Dang it. I know you guys say to do this. This feels so stupid though, like sticking my head out of the tent right now.
Bear started hearing odd, unsettling noises around his tent. Not sure what to do, he stayed silent and grabbed his knife for safety, his heart pounding. After a few moments to collect himself, he checked the area but found nothing. He returned to his tent, but the noises kept going. He checked once more, but there was still nothing to be seen. What was causing the noises? A man was on his secluded land in the woods when something unexpected occurred.
Baby crying in the woods I posted not long ago. Listen to this. Keep in mind, about 150 yards into a 20-acre wooded area. Listen. There's nothing around. You hear that? That's my dog barking back at my house because he hears it. Y'all still think that's a panther?
The man is familiar with the sounds of nature, but these noises are unusual and mysterious.
You hear that?
As he records, his unease is evident. What could be behind these mysterious sounds? Tonight, we journey into one of America's most haunted forests with Jasco. a seasoned explorer known for his fearless expeditions into the unknown. Imagine a cold winter night on December 28, 2023. Jasko, along with his friends Benjamin and Chris, sets out to explore the eerie woods. However, fate intervenes. What was meant to be a short investigation takes an unexpected turn when their car becomes stuck on ice. With no way to free it, they decide to set up camp and wait until morning to call for help.
It's all ice right there. My car cannot move. We're in the middle of two hills. There's a hill right there and a hill in the opposite direction that we came from. Only problem is we're in the middle like this and both hills are like this. I can't get enough momentum in my Honda Civic to get up out of here. That branch break. Now, here's the thing. In the process of us setting up the tents, we've heard what sounds like agonizing screams coming from the forest. We heard voices. We heard numerous things. It's absolutely freaky out here. So just get ready because when in Rome, right?
Without realizing it, they were stepping into a night filled with terror. As unsettling noises echoed around them, they turned to the spirit box, hoping to connect with the paranormal.
Very strange and creepy responses. Hello? Who's out there? Okay.
I just don't...
That was like literally right behind you.
Dude, I know. I just don't really want to look. It freaks me out. I don't know. It's very far-fetched to think that someone's out here in this cold weather. But at the end of the day, we're out here in this cold weather.
In this cold weather. We don't have a choice.
As Jasko and Chris venture off to explore, Benjamin remains at the campsite, completely unaware of the horrors about to unfold.
Hello? I'm sorry, I keep on hearing weird from over here. Maybe it's just the wind. But, God, I gotta get the story out. Holy crap. So anyway. I am hearing, it just sounded like something right up. Okay, what the was that? Jesus! Holy... Hello? What the bro?
Footsteps crunch in the snow. Someone or something is drawing closer to Benjamin. But is it real or just his imagination? The answer will reveal itself soon enough.
Just heard something. I really don't like this place, guys. I'm not gonna lie.
The noises grow louder, drawing closer. Gripped by fear, Benjamin decides to leave the campsite in search of Jasko and Chris. But what he encounters is something else entirely.
The footsteps go this way, into this weird hole thing in the bushes. Is that like it's like a trail. Hello? Okay. Whatever you... I'm good. Ah! Oh! I have no idea what that was, but I think I'm gonna head back to the car now.
A strange noise echoes from deep within the woods, sending chills down his spine. Panicked, he sprints back to the car, his heart pounding. Whatever is lurking in the shadows, he has no desire to find out.
And we're stuck here. And if Jazz and Chris don't come back, not only am I worried about what's happening to them, but I'm alone out here. At least they kind of got each other at that point, right? I hope they're okay. I hope they get back here soon.
As Benjamin sits in the car, the tension builds, until suddenly it happens.
No, what the? Bro, stop! Someone's trying to get into the car. Hold on. There's no one out there. Oh, there's no one out there. Wait, no, there still could be someone out there. Hold on.
Someone rattles the door handles, but when Ben looks around, no one is there. Fear grips him as he quickly locks the doors, anxiously waiting for Jasko and Chris to return. After sitting in silence for half an hour without hearing another sound, he finally gathers his courage and decides to step outside.
I looked all around the car. I mean, within reason. I guess someone could duck around the car and then run into the woods. I guess. But,
Having reached his limit, he makes a run for the woods, determined to find Jasko and Chris in hopes of finding safety.
Who's there?
Hello? Yo, what are you doing? Stop.
Oh, it's Ben. Ben!
Ben, are you alright?
Why are you here?
I don't know.
Yo, you alright?
Ben, what are you doing? We're just trying
Sorry,
to
bro. What's going on?
figure out what's going on.
Where it sounded like someone hit the car, was like slapping
What?
the car door, or like trying to grab the door handle
Same.
too. And then I looked out and there wasn't anyone there.
I mean, what do you
And I had that recorded.
chalk that up to be, though?
I don't know. Okay, so
I was thinking a person. I didn't see them, but that doesn't mean Jack. They could have ducked.
At last, the group regroups and makes their way back to the campsite, but any sense of security is short-lived. Strange sounds still echo through the forest, driving them back to the car. As the hours drag on, Jasko remains awake, unable to shake the eerie sensation of being watched.
guys?
A piercing scream echoes from deep within the woods, eerily similar to the one Ben heard earlier. Jasko tries to dismiss it, but then something even more unsettling occurs.
Oh, what the f is that? Hold on. Someone hit the car.
What was that?
Oh, don't go. What are you doing?
What the
out
doing,
here,
bro? Dude, stay in the car.
No, really, get back in.
Okay.
Get in the car. What the hell was that?
Bro, something.
I'm living a nightmare right now, dude. This is so stupid. I didn't mean to do that, I'm sorry.
A sudden, loud knock on the car startles them awake. Someone or something is out there. Panicked, they attempt to drive away, but the car won't budge. It's still stuck.
Jeez, literally not moving. We're just spinning.
Just
spinning on ice.
trip on reverse. Bro, what am I like? I'm like I'm stuck. That's the thing. It's
not
like
moving.
the car's not even moving at all. It is. It's like nudging a little bit, but it's like.
The night stretches on, heavy with tension, until the first light of dawn finally appears. Exhausted and shaken, they call for help and leave the haunted woods behind. Yet one question lingers. What was out there with them that night? A chilling Reddit video documents a cyclist's terrifying encounter on a forest trail. As he pedals along, everything appears calm, until a sudden movement in the bushes grabs his attention. Suddenly, a massive wolf lunges out of the bushes, sprinting straight toward him. Reacting instantly, the cyclist pedals faster, racing to outrun the predator. Fortunately, he manages to gain enough speed and distance, ultimately leaving the wolf behind. A team of explorers set out on an expedition to the ancient mountains of Juan Cavalicia in search of a long-lost secret. As they ventured further into the rugged terrain, they uncovered something eerie concealed within the rocks.
Okay,
Listo. Miren, acabo de bajar y lo primero que veo son soguillas, telares por montón. Esos son telares, parecen yute. Cuerdas bien gruesas, miren ahí. Y miren esto. Wow, hay una cantidad enorme de cráneos. Miren, acá hay uno, aquí hay más y aquí hay muchos más.
Deep within dark, narrow chambers, the explorers discovered elongated skulls resting among ancient ropes and bones. According to legend, a mysterious race known as the Gentiles once existed, but their true identity remains a mystery. What secrets lie buried in these remote tombs, and why were their skulls so uniquely shaped? This may be a mystery that was never meant to be solved. The world is full of mysterious places, but few are as unsettling as the Alaskan Triangle. From Juneau, Alaska, to the eerie and little-known Alaskan Triangle, an area infamous for mysterious vanishings. Since the 1970s, more than 20,000 people have disappeared here, with some cases even featured in the Missing 411 series, showcasing the region's unexplained phenomena. In this unsettling footage, a group of locals starts recording after hearing strange noises in the distance. What's even more disturbing is their inability to pinpoint the source. It seems as though the sounds are coming from all around them, echoing through the dense forest.
Some weird sound coming out of it. You hear that? It's coming from all directions. Can't even hear that plane right there. That sounds way louder than that plane. That's the plane. You hear that? You hear that? Sounds like it's coming from over there. Sounds like it's coming from every direction.
The eerie sounds seem to come from everywhere and nowhere at once, even overpowering the noise of a nearby plane. It feels as if the entire forest is pulsing with an unknown force. But the mysteries of the Alaskan Triangle extend far beyond these unsettling noises. Legends speak of UFOs, shadowy figures, and even Bigfoot sightings. Some speculate that this region could be a portal to another dimension, one where the laws of nature no longer apply. As the strange sounds persist, the mystery only deepens. Is there a natural explanation, or is something far more sinister at play? The Alaskan Triangle remains an enigma, its secrets buried deep within the wilderness. Perhaps some mysteries are best left unsolved. Deep in the heart of a dense forest, the Bell explorers set up camp. While exploring the area, eerie noises suddenly echoed from the bushes. As they searched for the source, something unexpected occurred.
I don't know, I can't see. Joe, what's that? Oh. Hang on, just stop. Stop, yeah, no, we can't run. Did you see that, Joe?
Yeah, my heart's pumping.
What the was that?
Let's go have a look.
What the was it?
Oh, mate. Don't know me, John.
What the was it?
I don't know. I ain't got a clue what that was.
I'm sorry, guys, for my language, but that was disgusting.
From the darkness, a figure appeared, wearing a terrifying mask. Feeling uneasy, they decided to return to their car, but a chilling sensation told them they were being followed, and they were right.
We're on our way to the car, and hopefully we don't get another encounter like that, because that was disgusting. What was that? Oh my God!
Fortunately, they made it to their car safely, but they were deeply shaken. Who or what was behind the mask, and why were they lurking in the forest? A group of campers were searching for the perfect campsite when they unexpectedly came across something unusual.
There's no blood on it. But it's definitely been ditched, hasn't it?
Rain's washed blood off it. Maybe where the stains are.
What's going on here? Has someone been digging? What the is that? That's someone's digging, isn't it? To be honest, Ryan, I don't really think we should be here anymore. It looks like another setup. Is there someone there? I feel like we've stumbled on something we weren't supposed to be honest. Someone in here, just...
In a secluded area, they discovered a disturbing sight, hidden knives and what appeared to be burial sites. As an overwhelming sense of unease set in, they ultimately decided it was best to find another place to camp for the night. This man accidentally captured something unusual while flying his drone over the woods.
Freak.
The footage reveals a large, ape-like figure moving through a snow-covered forest. But what could it be? Unfortunately, he couldn't maneuver his drone any closer, as the dense branches would have damaged it. Owen, a YouTuber, captured this chilling footage you might recognize from his channel, Exploring with Owen. At just 18 years old, he has a passion for uncovering the unknown and the unexplained. Recently, Owen launched a YouTube channel to document his adventures in haunted locations. While he sometimes brings friends along, on this particular occasion, he chose to go solo, a decision that proved to be far from ideal. It was November 9th, 2024, a frigid winter evening, but that didn't stop Owen from setting out on another exploration. This time, he decided to push his limits by spending the night in a forest near his home.
I'm going to be camping overnight in the forest by myself. As you can see, I'm still packing my stuff. I have my clothing in here, I have an air mattress and a lantern in this backpack, and I've got my power bank charging right here. And over here, I have my tent and my blankets.
However, eerie occurrences began almost as soon as he arrived.
Alright guys, I just got dropped off with all my stuff, but I was walking just barely with my stuff and I heard a giant crash over there, over in that direction. It literally sounded like a tree falling over. I don't know what that was. I just really hope there's not people in this forest, because that actually scared me so bad. Into the woods we go.
Owen informed his viewers that within just 5 minutes of entering the forest, he heard a loud crash, one that sounded like a tree falling. Fortunately, he managed to shake off the uneasy feeling and carried on with his plan to find a suitable spot for his camp.
So this is going to be my home for the next 24 hours. I found this nice little flat area here, so I think it should be good for a tent.
After trekking for around 30 minutes, Owen discovered a level patch of ground that was perfect for pitching his tent. With his campsite ready, he stepped inside to showcase the equipment he had packed for the night.
Alright, we are now inside the tent, fully away from the mosquitoes. As you can see, I brought blankets, I brought a pillow. Over in this corner we have some miscellaneous stuff like GoPro, camera bag, and the bag for the tent. And here, we've got my dinner. We've got spaghetti and meatballs, maple bacon baked beans, can opener for my beans. Now guys, I'm probably gonna inflate my air mattress and set up my bed. I just heard sticks now. I'm not even kidding. They came from like over that way. I'm hoping that's just the wind. I literally think I just heard a... I don't know if that picked up on camera. I hope it did. Bro, I don't want this to be a scary video. It was just supposed to be solo camping. Anyways, what I was gonna say is that once I lay down and my weight disperses, it's just fine. But I'd like to mention, this is literally my first time tenting in the woods, and I'm also alone. The only time I've ever been tenting is like outside of my house, and it's been with friends. So this is really new to me, and I'm kind of nervous, I'm not gonna lie. I really hope I didn't come underprepared.
Just outside his tent, Owen suddenly heard the distinct snap of a stick. Moments later, he thought he heard a gunshot. Though the sound wasn't captured on camera, it left him feeling unsettled. This was his first time camping alone, and the eerie noises were beginning to wear on his nerves. Despite the growing unease, Owen shook it off and focused on finishing his setup, hoping the rest of the night would go smoothly. As darkness settled in, he cooked dinner and unwound by watching some YouTube videos before signing off with his viewers.
Currently 9:20, so actually like exactly an hour since the last update. I'm probably gonna just chill out, maybe watch some YouTube videos and then go to bed. So I'm probably gonna put the camera away, but I'll see you guys in the morning.
Owen settled in for the night, anticipating his first quiet and peaceful solo camping experience in the forest. However, he had no idea that his tranquility was about to be completely disrupted.
and I just heard footsteps outside of the tent. Literally woke me up. It was so loud. They went away though. I don't know, I feel like I kind of want to go out and check, but I'm kind of scared too. I think we're gonna go out and check. I might just walk around and look at the area.
At around 2 a.m., Owen is jolted awake, clearly unnerved by the sound of footsteps moving around his tent. Unsure of how to respond, he slowly puts on his shoes, preparing to see what might be outside.
The footsteps came from like over here. They sounded like it was right here. My tent is right there. I don't know, man. This is really scary alone. Alright, since I figured out there's nothing out here, I'm just gonna go back in.
Owen steps outside and carefully scans the surroundings with his flashlight, looking for any signs of movement. However, he finds no one. Convinced he's safer inside, he returns to his tent, feeling a bit more secure within its walls.
Alright, well, now that I know that there's nothing out there, I'm gonna try to go back to bed. First, though, I'm gonna reinflate my air mattress, because this thing is, like, dead flat. I'm literally sitting on the ground right now. But I'll pick up the camera if anything else happens, but we'll see you guys tomorrow if not. Peace.
After signing off with his viewers once again, Owen attempts to relax and get a good night's sleep. However, his sense of peace is short-lived.
Hello?
The sound of footsteps, now clearly picked up by his camera, echoes around the tent. Owen calls out into the darkness and steps outside, showing no hesitation. Yet, despite the unmistakable noise of movement, there's no one in sight.
I'm not sleeping here. I'm not sleeping here. I'm shaking so bad. I'm packing my stuff and I'm getting out of here. I legit forgot I was recording that. I'm shaking so bad. Look at my hand. Look at my hand. Am I still recording? Okay, I am. I literally heard footsteps come from that way and go all the way around my tent. I said hello and no response. That was really weird. It sounded like a human, so I am getting out of here. Making sure I'm not leaving anything valuable. I'm gonna put the camera away because I'm gonna bike out of here very fast.
Feeling more uneasy by the moment, Owen decides it's best to leave. He's certain someone is out there, and their silence only makes the situation feel more sinister. Shaken but determined, he quickly packs his gear, choosing safety over the risk of a confrontation. Thankfully, Owen made it out without harm. Later, he told his viewers he wasn't sure if he'd ever camp alone again, and honestly, who could blame him? At just 18, alone in the wilderness, this experience was a chilling reminder that some mysteries are better left unsolved. Matt Tober was looking forward to a peaceful night in the woods, staying cozy in his van despite the freezing temperatures. He planned to have some coffee snacks and unwind with the chance to explore and spot wildlife, as he'd heard coyotes and deer roam the area. But just as he was about to head out, a loud scampering noise caught him off guard.
Before I... Bro... On second thought heading out there, I literally just heard like...
Feeling a sense of unease, he cautiously looked around before heading out, noting the unsettling feeling of being alone in the dark woods.
Sketchy. Sorry for my camera.
He walked around for a moment, taking note of his surroundings. The silence was thick, and despite the eerie atmosphere, he didn't see any animal eyes reflecting in his light. It was around 2 a.m. when this camper was suddenly startled by someone outside his van.
2 a.m. and there's somebody outside. They pulled up and then they went round to the back of my van. They walked around.
The intruder approached the back of the van, getting alarmingly close to the rear doors. The camper suspected that the person might have been attempting to look inside, possibly confusing the fake windows for blacked out ones.
What is going on? Is this it? Is this the end?
The situation grew more unsettling when the intruder opened his car door. Eventually, the intruder seemed to drive off, but his presence still lingered in the nearby parking lot. However, the camper's relief was short-lived.
I can see them circling in that car park behind me still. They seem to be leaving, I think.
He saw the vehicle loop back around toward him. After what likely felt like forever, it finally appeared to drive off. Was it just a late-night mistake, or was the intruder watching and waiting for the right moment? A camper got comfortable for the night, hoping for a peaceful rest, but his sleep was suddenly disturbed by the sound of cars arriving nearby.
Somebody has parked the car.
Things quickly became uncomfortable when two vehicles pulled up, with their lights flashing and music blaring.
There's guys playing music to my left. There's actually two cars. Another one pulled up as well, and I did not feel good about this at all. So I am getting the hell out of here.
Feeling uneasy, he chose to leave immediately. He pointed out the hazardous conditions, noting the complete darkness and isolation of the location. While he suspected the vehicles could just be teenagers hanging out, he was still worried about the dangers of being alone in such a remote area. While hiking in New Hampshire, this man heard eerie noises and decided to start recording. He managed to film a large, dark figure moving among the trees. However, he was too far away to capture any clear details. Whether this is an elaborate prank or a genuine Bigfoot sighting remains a mystery. On April 16, 2024, Jasko and his friends, Chris and Benjamin, set out on a spine-chilling adventure into one of America's most haunted forests. The area is dotted with abandoned cabins, each carrying its own unsettling history. After a 2-hour journey, they arrive, prepared to confront whatever lurks in the shadows. They decide to split up. Benjamin stays behind to set up camp near the haunted cabins, while Jasko and Chris make a quick trip to a nearby gas station for a propane tank. Unaware of what's to come, they press on. As darkness settles, the trio ventures into the haunted cabins, each facing the unknown on their own.
I think I just seen his light over there. Wow, he is far. Okay, good luck, Chris. Maybe I'll take this area right here. So this is like the outlet mall area, I think. So this is all like Western themed. It's obviously not in the best shape at the moment. But yeah, you could, tons of buckets. Okay, I thought I just heard a voice in there. I'm gonna fire this up quick. Is there anybody in these buildings? Seriously, what's with all the buckets?
With a spirit talker in hand, Jasko steps into one of the cabins. It isn't long before the atmosphere turns unsettling.
Maybe, I don't know, I'm losing my mind. I'm gonna go check this out quick. It sounded like it was like right here. So maybe, okay, I definitely can't go that way. I mean, God forbid I fall through. Hello? Is anybody in here? Aesthetically. Okay, I really hope I just caught that on camera. All I seen was something just fall over. Oh my God, okay, 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 yeah. Oh, I thought what the f going on?
She shouts.
A sudden crash echoes through the cabin as something falls right in front of Jasko, but he's the only one inside. So what just made that happen?
The f was that? Is anybody here?
Forward.
You want me to go that way? Oh, bro, look at that. That's freaky as hell. Okay. I don't like this alone stuff. Maybe I'll meet back up with the boys in a sec. I don't have a good feeling about any of this. Ah! What the f is going on? Who's there?
Jasko is seriously freaked out. He switches off his light, hoping to stay out of sight from whatever might be lurking in the shadows.
Make sure that's actually what's going on here. Alright, well. What was that? That sounded like it came from farther away. Oh, maybe not. Hello? Maybe that was the wind. No. Oh. No, 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 no. No. Oh.
At another cabin, Benjamin hears strange noises surrounding him, and suddenly, a door slams shut. Whatever it is, it's making its presence known. Terrified, he takes off, desperate to regroup with his friends.
Chaz, Chris. Chaz.
When Ben reaches another cabin, Jasko and Chris are nowhere in sight.
I haven't seen Chris or Chaz yet either, so. Okay. You guys? Let me know if you hear anything weird here, because I thought I just did. Besides me fumbling around.
Mustering up his courage, Benjamin starts searching for his friends, when suddenly, something unexpected happens. As Benjamin nears one of the cabins, a sudden crash startles him. Something just fell inside, but what or who caused it? Meanwhile, Jasko and Chris are also on edge, spotting eerie lights in the distance and feeling an unsettling presence watching them.
I think we just need to get out of here, be done with this place.
I think we should, bro.
Every time we come here, we have the same problems. I think it's just time to stop.
Honestly, bro, like, is this place that active?
I don't know. Why would it be? It's weird.
Like lights and people from every direction?
Every time. People can say what they want. That was at least 4 or 5 lights I saw down
there, and then over here as well.
2 or 3 at least.
The forest is buzzing with activity, both supernatural and human, and sometimes running into people out here can be way scarier than any ghost.
Well, maybe back at the truck, but that probably means that he didn't bring anything with him, so all of our still over there.
There's no way to go.
I just saw something flash.
Did you?
I swear to God, I saw something flash.
Well, you keep moving that way. What?
Something's out there. What the f is that? Okay. Oh.
Where did we come from?
I don't know.
I thought we came this way. Did we not? We didn't come this way, did we?
I don't know, Chris. I don't know. There's someone over there. This is... Bro? What is going on?
I don't know. Wait, what is that building?
There's buildings everywhere.
The trio reunites at the car, but they're not in the clear just yet. Their gear is still inside one of the haunted cabins, meaning they have to head back, completely unaware of what could be waiting for them.
I'm telling you right now, it probably was them.
Okay.
We probably should.
Down there's my tent. I'll leave it.
Okay.
Sure.
We need to play this safe.
I'm not gonna walk by them to get my tent.
They're going in that direction. Are they? Yeah. Now, it makes me question how long they were going. They're laughing. I heard that, yeah. Oh, let's pack and get the hell out of here. Oh, it's a smashing thing. Uh-oh. Yeah, we gotta get out of here, because I don't want to be involved with it. No, this didn't go. When I was alone, I swear to you, I'm turning this on for a second. When I was alone, I swear to God, there was glass breaking and all.
They notice more lights, this time from a group of people in the woods, laughing as they move away. Shaken, Jasko, Ben, and Chris don't waste a second escaping, even leaving Chris's tent behind. But the mystery remains. Who were those people? Could they have been responsible for the eerie noises in the haunted cabins earlier? Though the trio made it out unharmed, the night's events will stay with them for a long time. What would you have done if you were in their situation? Share your thoughts in the comments. In 2021, while filming himself, this man accidentally captured a creature swiftly moving through the trees in the background. Covered in thick brown hair with a large head, the figure sparked debate. Skeptics suggest it could be a person in a suit due to its smaller size, but its true identity remains a mystery. YouTuber Emily Saxton launched a drone over Bamber Lake in New Jersey to film some stunning aerial shots, but as the drone neared the bridge, he spotted something out of the ordinary.
Is there just somebody standing over here without pants on? Bro, what? Yo. Do you guys see this? Literally, this guy doesn't have... Does this person... Are they walking around with no pants? Bro, what the is this guy doing? I can't tell. Yo. Dude, they're literally just walking around in a hoodie and boxers. This guy's gotta be strung out on something. Bro, what the Yo, what is going on right here? Dude, this guy... Is he on some kind of... Like, I want to say the word... But YouTube will probably monetize this, but like, you know what I'm talking about. He's got to be on something. What is he doing?
On the bridge, a person wearing a red hoodie was visible, but strangely, they had no pants on. A closer look revealed that the pants were actually lying on the bridge.
Holy crap. Yo, guys. Holy... Oh my goodness. Bro. Bro, what in the world is going on right now?
Even as two dirt bikers rode across the bridge, the individual appeared completely unfazed by their lack of clothing. It's likely that this person was under the influence of some kind of substance. While wild camping and swimming, two brothers experienced something unexpected. As they relaxed by the bonfire, assuming they were alone, they decided to stay up a little longer, until something strange happened.
Nice fire there, isn't it? Mm-hmm. Look there, bro. What's over there? What? What's up there? Oh,
They spotted a shadowy figure lurking among the trees, silently watching them. Later that night, they recounted the eerie encounter in detail.
Right, guys. Unfortunately, we've had to get out of there. It's, the guy that we...
It's about 11 PM, it's pretty late, but we stayed there.
The guy, basically the guy who came by us with the dog, he was talking a bit weird, I don't know, he was talking about diamonds.
About dinosaurs, he was talking about like all these weird conspiracies,
he said there was people in the woods.
People in the woods, static energy, all this stuff, and just typical stuff that you'd think someone mad. But some of the stuff he said sounded, I kind of understood it. Yeah, so we didn't really know what to make of him. He was half there, half not. It was weird.
We were really unnerved for a bit. We thought, oh, carry on. But then, lo and behold, we're sitting there now, no phones, right? We turn our phones off, fire's on, we're drinking whiskey, chilling out. We're thinking, oh, in an hour's time we'll get some sleep, get our heads down. But then,
I started filming a video.
He was filming a video, and there was a shadow, right? And we thought, no way, right? And there was somebody there, standing there, or sitting there. What was he doing?
Like
he was by the trees anyway, crouched down, watching us. And
I don't know how long he was there.
It had to be that guy. It couldn't be nothing else. It had to be that guy, because we're not scared of anything like that.
I was getting shot now, but it was probably him. He was just literally crouched down about 20 meters away, probably a little bit less. And he just staring at it.
This eerie experience forced them to put safety above adventure. This camper was alone in the increasing darkness of the forest, gathering firewood for his campsite.
Do this all weird and stuff.
God, I was gone for too long and the fire went out.
As he looked for firewood, he stumbled upon a strange sight, a recliner chair oddly placed in the woods, contributing to the creepy atmosphere. While cooking, more unsettling events began to unfold.
I'm making dinner if you want any. Just come on in. Oh! Whoa! Oh. I don't know.
He heard noises from outside, and his camera mysteriously fell. Despite these disturbances, he carried on preparing his meal, trying to keep a sense of normalcy. It's strange how the mind tries to hold on to the routine, even when the surroundings make everything feel off. While exploring Clumber Park in Nottinghamshire, England, Hannah Rowett recorded a spine-chilling video. The video captures a misty figure moving away from the path. Clumber Park is known as one of the most haunted places in the UK, with many claiming to have seen the Grey Lady, a ghostly figure dressed in a long grey coat. Hannah suspects she may have caught the mysterious spirit on camera. Could this be proof of the Grey Lady's lingering presence? Or is there another explanation for the eerie apparition? A thermal camera positioned in the woods captured something eerie in the middle of the night. A massive figure sprinting with long, powerful strides. The camera's owner estimates the creature to be around 7 to 8 feet tall. Considering its impressive size, strange movement, and remote setting, he believes this could be potential evidence of the legendary Bigfoot, making it difficult to rule out the possibility. A young man posted an eerie video on Reddit, claiming his uncle filmed it during a camping trip in the late 1990s. According to him, his uncle started recording because he suspected his younger siblings were playing pranks around the campsite. His goal was to scare them, but instead, he ended up terrifying himself. Concealed within the tall grass was a large, unidentified creature with prominent, animal-like ears. Panicked, the man bolted back to his family. However, when they returned to the spot, the creature had disappeared, leaving him to question what they had truly witnessed. Could it have been an elaborate prank, or did they stumble upon something beyond explanation? Cursed Urban is no stranger to creepy experiences, but this one would turn out to be one of his most memorable. It started when he arrived at a secret forest known for alleged cult activity.
I had something directly back here and then something right to my left. Looks like it opens up out here to maybe another field. Let's go check it out over here and see if we see anything out here first. Yeah, it's a little bit wider out here. Humid out tonight, guys. Super humid out tonight. Right now we're by a lake. Soil is really soft. Really soft and sandy. Lake's not very big though. Judging from Google Maps, it's not very big, and we're only on half of it. Like this part I'm on is where the forest is, and over there on that side is all like houses and stuff. So this place isn't. It's a decent size, but it's not gigantic. Stone bench over there. Bar and grill across the lake looks pretty promising. I'd like to go over there. Alright. See if we get any answers on Spirit Talker. Actually, I'm gonna switch out batteries real quick, and then we'll fire up Spirit Talker. I got a fresh battery in here. All right, we are back, and I hate to be this guy, dude. I almost didn't even want to say it, but while the camera was off, of course, I know I'm gonna hear it in the comments. I heard some sort of weird, like, sound coming from that way. It sounded like, I don't know what it sounded like. It's nothing I've ever heard before. Something really weird,
Urban could tell something was off about the forest. As the night went on, he found the perfect spot to settle in. There were odd sounds coming from the river area, but no obvious reason to leave. After considering it, Urban decided to get into his tent and try to rest.
Ugh. 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 Oh, I'm awake. I am awake. Oh. Oh. It's definitely... Yeah, I still have another 45 minutes till my alarm goes off. Oh. But I know I fell asleep for a little bit. But my back just can't take anymore. Oh. I don't know how long I slept, because it took me forever to fall asleep. But I know I got a few winks. Probably only slept like 20 minutes. 20 or 30 minutes. Bug is in my tent. Who are you? You are a beetle. Think about getting some REM pods. What if I got some REM pods and I set them up outside the tent? So, like, at night, if anything came by, it'd set them off. Because I know it works with, like, I think it works with, like, people, too.
I'm in the corner.
What was that? Shut up! Dude, these people don't stop. Just racing up and down this road. That whatever that was better not have ruined this. I'm in the corner, and then directly outside the tent, I heard a twig break or a branch snap or something. See, that's what I'm thinking about getting.
In the middle of the night, strangers began circling Urban's tent, though they didn't do anything to him. When he woke up in the morning, he heard twigs breaking around him, but had no idea anyone had been there during the night. The truck camper settled in for the night, enjoying a meal of spicy chicken tenders while watching TV in his semi-truck. Outside, a storm raged in the Bay Area, creating a cozy vibe inside. As the night went on, he was suddenly jolted awake at 3 a.m. by a knock on his truck door.
Barely 3 in the morning.
Feeling concerned and cautious, he decided not to answer, thinking it might be a local resident upset by the noise of his reefer unit. The incident threw off his sleep, leaving him frustrated the next day. Despite the interrupted night, the camper went ahead with his morning routine inside the truck. On the night of February 7th, 2024, Bear, the adventurous YouTuber from Exploring with Bear, heads into the woods for a solo overnight camping trip, hoping for some eerie experiences. But what unfolds is far more unsettling than he imagined. After setting up his tent and starting a campfire, the quiet, dark forest creates a tense atmosphere. As Bear settles in for the night, strange noises break the silence, making it clear that he might not be alone.
Did some woots. I did a Bigfoot call for the first time. I think it was pretty... Branch just fall there? Did you guys hear that? It's like right outside the tent. Alright, so I'm thinking maybe, now that we got these fired up, we check out the offering tree, maybe the lake. So...
After waiting for about 20 minutes without hearing anything else, Bear decides to investigate.
Man, I could use a better flashlight too. I gotta say, this flashlight is not very impressive. Alright, offering tree. Let me try to get this light a little better too. There we go. That's more better. That's more better.
He ventures into the dark woods, his flashlight slicing through the pitch black night. Just 5 minutes into his exploration, something inexplicable occurs.
What the heck was that? That came flying in. That just fall from up there?
A branch suddenly crashes down in front of him, seemingly thrown with force. Choosing caution, Bear retreats back to his campsite.
Alright guys, I think I'm gonna try to get a little bit of sleep. And if I wake back up, I'll check back in. If I don't wake back up, I'll see you in the morning.
Hoping to finally get some rest, Bear quickly realizes that his ordeal is far from over.
Man, I just heard I don't know if I was even all the way asleep or what, but there was a huge crash outside. Do you hear that? There's more than one. More than one. Crap, wrong way.
Bear's abruptly awakened by a loud, unsettling noise coming from deep in the woods. His heart races as he hears footsteps, the sounds of people moving right outside his tent. The thin fabric of the tent is the only barrier between him and the unknown. He has no idea that this is just the beginning of a terrifying experience.
Standing right outside of the tent. It walked right up to the tent. Do you hear it? There it is again. What the heck is that? Oh. It's throwing stuff at the tent. I'm armed. No. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna have a heart attack. Man, whatever that is, I don't know what. I almost feel like it could be people messing with me. I just heard it breathing. Oh! I can hear it. No, please no, please no, please no. Please no. Please no. Please leave, please leave. Please leave.
Suddenly, something or someone begins throwing objects at his tent. Each thud against the canvas increases his fear as he lies there, heart pounding, waiting for the right moment to make his escape.
So it's been about 5 minutes and I haven't heard anything. But my heart's still about to beat out of my chest, and I'm gonna take this opportunity and leave right now before whatever that was. Sounded like there was 2 of them. There's people, creatures, whatever that was. I am leaving before they come back. I do not feel safe. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not. Yeah, right now I hear nothing. I'm getting out of here.
With a rush of adrenaline, Bear seizes the chance to escape, leaving his gear behind. The next 7 days are a blur of fear and nervous anticipation. When he returns to his campsite, he discovers something even more terrifying.
It's been about 7 days since the camping trip now, and everything. I left everything here, my chair, my tent, everything. And I've just now mustered the courage to come back and get it. So now I got the camera going just in case anything happens. Oh, no frickin' way. Man, wait till you guys see this. Man, I am so glad we left. Man, I'm so glad we left, guys. Look at that. Look at that. Cinder block. Someone destroyed the tent. I wonder if they thought I was laying in there when they threw that block on it. Man, that would have messed me up. Man, it looks like somebody was trying to hurt me.
The memory of that night continues to haunt him. Was it just a terrifying night, or was something in the woods watching him all along? Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you can stay updated with our latest videos.